Is Undertone actually the scariest movie you'll ever hear? Well, I just watched it, so here are my full, spoiler, non-free thoughts on the film. Now, if you didn't know, we follow a woman who hosts a scary, spooky podcast and receives 10 mysterious audio files. Once she begins listening and uncovering the mystery behind these recordings, sinister things begin happening all around her. Now, right off the bat, I know most of y'all won't care, but I gotta hit y'all with my first ChazClipz story time. Because when people say you could literally watch this movie with your eyes closed because it's basically a paranormal activity but with sound, that literally happened to me. I'll paint the picture for you. I went into my shitty college theater on my Thursday designated movie watching night. So it was literally just me alone in this theater. So when I say all but the first 10 minutes had the characters on screen, I'm not kidding. Because right when they started their creepy podcast, my theater screen was just black for the entire movie. So when I kept hearing people say this was the scariest audio movie of all time, I just assumed that was the intended format. The characters talked in a way where it almost felt like a movie was designed to just be a black screen the entire time, so I never questioned it. So I literally sat through an hour and 30 minutes of this damn movie thinking it was basically a straight up Daredevil simulator. And it wasn't until afterwards when I talked to the theater employees that they told me that projector was broken the entire fucking time. Like, I really did keep gaslighting myself for the entire movie, thinking there is no way out of all the movies I've watched, the one time the screen doesn't work is for a movie that's literally audio driven. So I stuck it out like a true man and never left that damn theater. So let me know down in the comments if you think I'm the first person that this has ever happened to, or if I'm just a complete dumbass, because I still can't believe this shit actually happened to me. And you know what? I actually went back later that night and rewatched it so I could actually experience it this time, and it turns out it was actually scarier when it was basically just a podcast slash YouTube ASMR video with no actual movie happening on my fucking screen. Because I was quickly reminded this movie was surprisingly boring until around an hour in, and I can even count the attempted scares on my fingers. Like the mom slowly moving up in her bed in the background was a solid scare. It only took the movie an hour and 5 minutes to do it though. Of course, if you reverse the audio of any children's song, they're gonna sound terrifying. And I think that makes this movie a little iconic with them doing it with London Bridge is Falling Down and Ba Ba Black Sheep. The last 10 minutes was extremely effective, like you've probably been hearing, but I was still surprised that was what this entire movie was actually building up towards, because it felt a bit underwhelming for me, especially with how slow the rest of the movie was. And the catchphrase, "Don't be afraid of the dark, be afraid of the silence," will forever have infinite aura. But again, I'm surprised it wasn't until about the last 30 minutes where this movie starts feeling like the cabin scene in Longlegs. And it also has a lot of scenes that have potential to hit that Skinamarink style dread, but they never fully execute the scares or give enough hints of someone lurking in the background behind the characters. Because as you will tell, the camera loved to try to trick you with certain camera angles and positions. But I truly do respect that effort. It really is something I've never seen before, emphasis on seen. So overall, even though I'm definitely biased because I had the most terrible and confusing theater experience of all time, I still get annoyed when a movie advertises itself as the scariest movie ever, and it turns out it was actually scarier the first time I watched it when it was just straight up audio. So for me, it's a low 2.5 out of 5, but I still recommend you go watch it yourself and make your own opinion. Because if you have the opportunity to watch this shit in a Dolby or AMC Laser Cinema Theater, please take it. You might actually enjoy it way more than me, who got tricked into one of the worst viewing scenarios imaginable and watched it in my local shitty college theater. End of discussion.